Hey, 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 it's me again. I hope you're doing wonderful. I'm Carolina Goldberg. And as you know, we're reading A Year of Forgiveness. This is a commentary from Jesus that's been channeled by Tina Louise Spalding. This goes hand in hand with A Course in Miracles. My guides said that I'm supposed to read this book, but I don't have to read A Course in Miracles because I probably know I'm going to read the whole thing. But these are small little chapters that are profound and they help us reclaim our own power, our own remembrance of who we are. Helps us remind us that the ego mind is very programmed so that we start to soften that by going into our heart mind and we lead our lives from our heart mind. So I'm going to read lesson 25. I do not know what anything is for. Confusion. Here we go. You are blessed beings indeed. I am the one that you know as Jesus. We are once again proud of you for showing up today. We know that your world is a busy one. We know that your mind works counter to these teachings in many ways. Even if you're familiar with them, it is a challenge to discipline the mind in this way. This is something you notice now. As you get towards 5 or 6 practice periods throughout the day, you forget them. You need to set a little alarms at a time. You notice you put it off because your lunchtime is too precious for you to take a couple of minutes out of these exercises. You will say, I might look foolish, but I can't find the time. My day just flew by and I didn't know I missed these lessons until I got home. Then suddenly the light went on in my mind and I thought, oh my goodness, I've missed 4 practice periods today. This is normal. We don't want you to beat yourself up about it. We want you to witness the error and correct it. Do not think these are too difficult for me. This lesson is too hard. I'm bad. I'm a bad student of A Course in Miracles. See, I can never do anything right. You will hear a litany of voices in your head speaking about what you are going through. Remember, this is a training program. It is just as when you first start to go to the gym. In the beginning, you can only do 3 sit-ups or 4 sit-ups in a week. But before you know it, you're able to do 25 or 30 sit-ups and you remember when you could barely touch your toes and do only 1. That happens as we go through this training period. Do not lament that you are untrained. We know that you are untrained. You are in the early stages of your training program. Witness how you might attack yourself for not doing it perfectly. There may be perfectionists among you, being very sorely challenged because you are unable to do the lessons perfectly. Just witness that desire for perfection and let it go. Forgive yourself and say, I'm doing a difficult mind training program that is profound and deeply affect my life. It is okay if I miss a day or if I miss a lesson. All right, so let's read that again and just know having the intention of doing something and then doing the best that you can is enough. We don't have to go to perfection because then we go back into the programming. So what I usually say personally, if I say something bad or think something silly about myself, I say I delete and then I say I love you and I say it to myself. And in the beginning, you might have to say it so many times. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So what happens with that? Well, we change our vibration. Okay. When we go back into the negative, you can just feel, okay, as opposed to I love you, I love you, I love you. You want to lift that vibration up to about 500-600 hertz. Okay. And I love you, enlightenment, love, peace and all that stuff is 500, 600 up to 1,000. Okay. And when you are um, kind of bagging on yourself, of course, it's lowering it. Okay. Um, the turning point is in courage. So we all have courage. If you're doing these classes with me, you are in courage. That vibrates at about 200 hertz. Now, blame, guilt, um, all of that is low vibration. So if you can get courage, if you can remember that you're reprogramming deeply ingrained programs that lay in your cells, give yourself some slack and do the best that you can. Okay, those are my words. Let's read the sentence again from this book. I'm doing a difficult mind training program that is profound and will deeply affect my life. It is okay if I miss a day or if I miss a lesson. And then I would say, I love you if you missed it. Okay, again, do not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do not throw away the book or the distance that you have traveled because you make a simple error. This is one of the favorite tricks of the ego. It will say, well, you had a piece of cake. I know it's going to say, you might as well eat the whole cake and you blew your diet. Oh, yeah. Hello, have struggled with that for years and wonder, am I crazy? Let's eat whatever's in the fridge. Been there, done that, that's for sure. Know this story. You had a drink. You were on the wagon for a month. Let's drink the whole bottle. Same thing, self-sabotaging aspects of the ego, and you're very familiar with these. And it will try to assert itself as you get further along the lessons. So remember that the ego mind does not like when you no longer lead from the mind, the thinking mind, comparisons, judgment, blah, 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 and lead from the heart mind. The ego mind is going to protest like somebody is having a fit, like a toddler. I'm not going to say anything else, but a toddler having a fit, right? That is how your ego mind is going to react. So what you do, you say, okay, ego, go sit on my left shoulder and be quiet. Okay. Another way that I've been using with my Reiki clients to say, who is the driver of your limo? The ego. So you let the ego drive your limo, but who is actually in control? Who says where you want to go? That's you. This is your heart, right? So imagine your limo with your ego driving it, right? You're going somewhere, you're in the car with all of your guides, your master teachers, your ascended masters. You're in the car with anybody from the highest love light vibration. Okay, and you're driving, and then you reach your destination. You tell that driver, okay, stop, go take a coffee break. I don't want to see you. You can come back maybe in a little bit, right? Come back in 2 hours when I'm done with my yoga practice, when I'm done with my healing sessions. Okay, then you can come back if you behave, right? It's gonna let that ego go and do your thing. Okay, so remember, you are in charge, which meaning what's your name? Oh, my name is Carolina, right? See how you put your hand to your heart, because this is you. You are this soul having this human experience. Okay, and the experience is supposed to be challenging. It is challenging because all the challenging situations lead you to not want to do them anymore. Hence, you have a spiritual motivation. You want to find your spiritual path and stick on it, stick in it, stick on your path, right? So, finding that divine will in action. All right, I'm going to read now. This is the beginning of your forgiveness practice. You forgive yourself and say, I forgot the lesson. I will do the next lesson at the appropriate time, and I will not look to the past to contaminate the present with that guilt. I will allow my fallibility and my untrained mind, and I will witness, my mind is not trained yet. This is why I'm doing a mind training program, because I do not know what I'm thinking about most of the time. All those thoughts affect a lot of people, places, things, and experiences. And it is important for me to train my mind, right? So let's just go there a little bit. Remember, you're much bigger than your body. Your toric field is the heart, right? It goes out like a big, ginormous donut, and that is your electromagnetic field. When you think negative thoughts, it's like we talked about earlier, the vibration goes down, and then you still spread that energy out through your family, through your house, and it doesn't stop. But when you get that heart mind connection, then you can start to vibrate on a higher level. And if you just have courage, you're already helping others. Got it? So if you think it's too much for you, think bigger. Think this is for the planet. This is for everybody. This is for all of humanity, like I say in my trainings, for the highest good for you, for the highest good for all involved, for the highest good for all of humanity and in service of the planet. So think bigger than you, little you, right? This is how we want you to respond to any errors you make. You correct the errors. You do not punish yourself for errors. That is the ego's way, right? The old way. I am the one that you know as Jesus, and we are pleased that you are with us today and in every day, and that you come here with joy in your heart to share these lessons with your dear ones. Well, this is the channel, and with me. It is my life's purpose to help you relieve suffering, to bring joy to your heart and mind, to help you turn on the road and towards love, and to make step by step your journey home to your true self, which is at home in God always, in love. That's your reality. That is where we're all headed together. And we will see you again tomorrow. Okay, lesson 26 coming up tomorrow. Let me know how you like this. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah, lots of love. And feel free to place comments if you're interested in my yoga classes, in my trainings, my soul journeys, my Reiki training. Let me know. I'm here for you guys. Bye.